Hello and welcome to I Am Geek, and this is episode 153. I'm Ryan, or Batman. That's the bad Batman. I'm still Ryan. With my brother Chris. And our
I mean, you
pal
could be
Keaton.
Batman.
I'm Batman.
I've never seen Batman and you in the same room
That's
at
true.
the same time.
Where's Rachel?
Is this Friends?
Yeah, she's at the coffee shop.
She's from Batman. She's from Batman Begins or something.
Yeah, she's in the Batman.
Anyways, this is a rough start. Okay, so here's the deal. Life is crazy right now. The world is spiraling out of control. It is a vampire right now.
The world is a vampire.
I said today, I posted a meme on my Facebook in the I Am group. If you're not part of I Am group, you're missing out on the conversation. So join us on Facebook at I Am group. I posted a thing that says the only reasonable explanation for 2020 is that there's someone, a time traveler, who is traveling through time, trying to fix 2020, and every time he fixes it, something else goes wrong. Because, I mean, look at the murder hornets just disappeared. At what cost? At what cost?
So it's Homer Simpson. He's got a time traveling toaster.
I wouldn't doubt it at this point. Anyway, so we wanted to do something fun tonight to get your mind off of all the craziness in the world. And there was one tiny sliver of good news that came out of this last week. Just one that I could think of. If you guys could think of anything else.
I mean, it was good news that they said, hey, we're going to do the park reservation system. That opened up, right?
Oh, for Disney. It was good news, but then a day later it was like, oh, guess what? You know, this pandemic is at the worst it's been. So
yeah, it's probably not going to happen at this point. Yeah.
But we could talk about that briefly, about the park reservation system.
We did get an email from the Disney Cruise Line saying that, I think, if I remember correctly, if you have one scheduled, you can cancel up to 15 days before.
Yeah.
The cruise, so you can still hold out your reservation just in case, which is cool.
Anyways, Keaton and I did book our reservations. We got up at 6 a.m. Oh, I got it 5:45. 5:45. Yeah. 5:30, 5:45 for me. On Monday to make our reservations for our October trip that probably won't happen. And we got on, and immediately it crashed. The website crashed.
Well, here's the thing. Disney never announced what time they were going to open the system. They said it was going to happen on Monday. And unfortunately, a lot of cast members told people that it was going to happen at 7 a.m. Eastern, and because that's when stuff usually starts. But they were not correct. And there were a ton of people on, but then we left our screens running. It finally kicked in, and I think after starting at 7:00 at about 9:30, I was able to finish mine. You finished yours about 30 minutes before that or so. But that morning we got we got
reservations.
Yeah, and there were a ton of people that couldn't get in. I felt bad for them because they waited longer than us.
Yeah, but it was crazy. We just waited. I got up way before the kids, but then of course the kids were up and they were going crazy behind me. So that's a little good news, but not like great news because who knows if we'll even get to go.
The good news is that if we do go, we'll at least have days that we can go to the park.
Yeah, I've got park reservations for every day that we're there if we want them.
Yeah.
So, I only did Epcot. Only did Epcot for one day because who knows what mess that will be. Like what will actually be open at Epcot.
Mm-hmm.
But so that was a little bit of good news, but we're still figuring that out. But the best news of the week, for me anyways, and for a long time, is that Michael Keaton, my Batman from growing up, the Batman that I was wearing.
Only his. Only his.
Wow. On the live stream, we're live streaming on YouTube. Before we started this, I was wearing my Batman cowl from 1989.
Wow.
From Spencer's Gifts that I've had since I was a kid.
Droopy ears.
And now he's an old man now.
He looks more like Scooby-Doo.
His ears are drooping down a little bit. Looks like he's been through some. He looks like he's been through some stuff.
Rico.
Yeah. But it was announced that Michael Keaton may be returning as Bruce Wayne or Batman in the Flash movie. That will maybe come out sometime.
Maybe come out sometime.
Yeah, and that's all I needed to see the Flash. Before I was like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll see the Flash. I don't know. If it's on somewhere, I'll watch it. But now, if Michael Keaton's in it as Bruce Wayne, I'm there.
Which could possibly open up a whole lot of other things too, because supposedly he is playing the '89 Batman.
Yeah,
possibly. It's rumored, and so an alternate universe Batman, which like they're doing Flashpoint basically is what they said the movie is, and that doesn't necessarily have alternate. Like it has alternate timeline, but it seems like they're expanding it to more like a Crisis on Infinite Earth type thing. So I mean, if he's in there, who else is going to be in there?
That's true. I don't know.
Elongated Man?
Nope.
Nope, not him.
Yeah.
I was trying to think
Aquaman.
of it. Like Aquaman could be in there, Wonder Woman,
Woman.
anybody from the Justice League movie that they had already, but then other movies too.
Yeah.
I'm liking Stargirl a lot. Sorry, sidetracked.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
It's really good. It's fun. It's like my favorite CW DC show right now. I'll tell you that.
I am hoping for a reverse with Grant Gustin showing up briefly in the Flash movie, like they did on the TV show.
That would be good.
That'd be cool.
That'd be good.
They could take that exact same scene, throw it in there.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
But I mean, I'm hoping it's more than just like they did on Crisis on Infinite Earths, where it was like, oh, there's somebody walking that's from some other TV show from the '60s or whatever. That he has lines, that he has a part, that it's not just like, oh, and on this Earth or whatever, this is what Batman's doing.
Yeah, well, supposedly in this rumor mill as well, that with Flashpoint, when everything changes, that he'll be the main Batman for their universe, and it'll be a Batman Beyond scenario where he takes on a younger Batman to be Batman.
I'm all for that. Now, originally, weren't they going to do a Batman Beyond? It was going to be animated, and he was going to do the voice?
I don't know about that. There were talks, I think, at one point about there being an animated one, like a Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. I mean, I want a live-action one, because I think that'd be cool.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
So I'm excited. So I thought tonight, because the world is the way it is, we just have fun with Batman. We're going to talk Batman. We're going to get into stuff. We may have a game that Chris doesn't know about.
I don't know anything.
He shows up. So first off, I thought we would, what are some of your guys' favorite Batman memories? And in the chat on our YouTube, if you want to put your favorite Batman memories, chat away, and we'll read them off on the air. But what are your guys? Do you have any favorite Batman memories besides just seeing me in the mask a while ago trying to pull it off?
I mean, that would be my number one. But some of my favorite memories that deal with Batman, like, probably revolve around Batman the Animated Series, because that was just probably one of my favorite renditions of Batman. It was just done so well that the show didn't like pander to little kids or anything. That they really did the stories well, and I would constantly like draw the characters and stuff. I love the Bruce Timm style that they made, and all the toys were great too. Like they'd made some really great toys, and I played a lot with the toys. Probably going into older ages playing with toys than I shouldn't be. Never. I did meet Bruce Timm, it's probably a year ago now or so at Comic-Con. He was at a booth. and I got to speak to him a little bit, which is cool because there was hardly anyone around, and got him to make a really horrible Batman drawing that he was selling. Because that was actually what he called it, horrible Batman drawings for like $20. So I'm not calling it horrible. He called it horrible. And I was like, well, shoot. I mean, when am I going to meet Bruce Timm again? I'll take it. So yeah. I mean, a lot of my memories really revolve around that. I mean, I love the '89 movie, even the '66 Batman.
Yeah.
Like growing up with that. Because I remember us going to our cousin Reba's house and staying up in Cleveland, and we would watch like the Batman old '60s show and the movie up there a lot.
Wow, you have a better memory than me because I don't remember that at all. I mean, I remember watching the Batman series, the TV series, but I don't remember watching it there.
Oh yeah, we watched it.
Somebody said that maybe Keaton could play Batman and Bed Bath & Beyond manager in a dual role. That'd be sort of funny. And then Isaac says Batmobile stopping in front of Batman in the 1989 Batman was one of my favorite moments from childhood. Then watch it back; it's a bad edit.
I actually watched all of them again recently, like Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. Yeah, the latter two.
There should be a race.
No, I don't think they should be a race, but they're really camp. They're so camp, and it's kind of funny to watch. Like it's still kind of fun. I don't know. I still get enjoyment out of it. But yeah, they're not really good movies, I'd say, but
yeah,
they're fun.
Which is the one with Mr. Freeze in it?
That's Batman and Robin.
Okay. His one-liners. Oh my!
All right, everyone, chill.
Winchester says there's somewhere there's a salt mine with the temperature and humidity. It's perfect for keeping movie props and memorabilia. I guess I need to move there.
Or make your own salt mine. Keep it temperature controlled.
Yes, just fill this whole room with salt. Why is there so much salt in here?
I had to preserve everything.
Preserve my 1989 Spencer's Gifts Batman mask. Oh man, Keaton, do you have any good memories? Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on. Sorry. Joel Schumacher. Yes, he did pass away.
He did. That was sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sad. That happened to.
And he did do a lot of good movies.
Yeah, he did.
Lost Boys.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, I really liked
Batman?
watching.
Oh,
Sorry.
nothing.
Okay.
He's just messing.
I appreciate it. Okay. Yes, I really enjoyed watching the older Batman with Adam West, and I remember growing up watching those. Not, of course, when they originally aired, but watching the replays. But we showed my son when he was 2 or 3, and it was so funny because he would sing the. So sometimes we would just play the intro, and he would dance around and sing it, like go in a circle, clapping.
Yeah.
No. Batman, and it's the funniest thing. So it's a good memory for me. But also some of the older, or I guess one of the older video games. Well, rewind. But also I had a Batmobile and a Bat boat from the Adam West series. So
Nice.
I guess it's called a Bat boat, whatever.
Of course
but
it is. And
I love that.
Yeah, that thing. Everything was called Bat something.
I love that boat, and I had that boat and some other boat that I play with in the tub all the time. But it has the little, the siren on it or whatever at the top, and I guess not a siren. I don't know what it is, but I remember that pretty vividly. But as far as video games, the one that I played a lot was on probably Super Nintendo. Batman Returns with the penguin and Catwoman. Is that right? Am I thinking the right one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and it's a side scroller. It's not fancy at
Yeah.
all, but it was pretty good graphics.
I think I remember
And
playing that one. Yeah.
I don't think I beat it. I mean, it was one I think I rented. I don't think I ever owned it, but I probably rented it multiple times. But it was I enjoyed it quite a bit, and it was just very advanced at that time, I guess, because you could do the grappling hook and swing and do all this
Yep.
stuff. But it followed the movie along pretty well, and that it was a lot of fun. So
You know how many Batman video games there are?
a bunch. I don't know.
Any guesses?
More than Superman video games. So yeah.
Man, isn't that sad? There's not a lot of Superman.
Because every Superman game has been horrible.
Yeah.
I think I remember reading correctly. There's 38 Batman video games.
Wow, I didn't think that.
Wow.
many.
Soon to be
Good
more.
grief.
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hopefully with Michael Keaton in the starring role. I was
What
gonna
about you, Ryan?
say something.
Say it.
Oh, did your bat boat have a shark repellent?
Sure.
Bat shark repellent.
Of
That
course.
should have
Did you
came
ever-
with the helicopter.
Yeah, the helicopter. That's what it
Yeah.
came with. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Batcopter.
That scene is hilarious. Yeah, I remember I mean, I don't remember watching it at our cousin Reba's house, but I remember watching 66 Batman on TV Land or wherever it was, Nick at Night or wherever we watched it on.
Mhm.
A lot. I mean, yeah, the Michael Keaton, the first that Batman movie, I sort of like changed everything really for kids that love
Yeah.
superheroes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Um,
It was a good superhero movie, which
Yeah.
they didn't really make those then.
It has one of my
And-
favorite lines from movie history in it.
This town needs an.
Have you ever?
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
I'll do it.
Yeah, that line. I always like that line.
It
Nuts!
says it every
You want to
day.
go nuts? Let's go nuts! Let's get nuts. Yeah. And then I think the Arkham Asylum games have always some of my favorite video games. So that just sort of re-sparked some Batman stuff in me. Just love playing those games, and the Nolan trilogy.
Oh yeah.
Is great. That's my wife's favorite superhero movie is Batman Begins.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 'cause
Not Dark Knight. She went with Batman Begins.
she likes the psychology of it
Oh, that makes sense.
because she's a
Well, she
she's a
should
therapist,
she
so.
should love Batman Forever. Then it has a psychologist, Dr. Chase Meridian.
Yeah.
Not the psychologist, the psychology in.
But there's psychology in that one.
Oh.
It even has an actual psychologist. You should have her watch that one again to be sure that's not her favorite.
Okay,
Just to be sure.
Okay, if you loved Batman Begins,
you'll so.
I got a movie for you.
You're gonna love. You're gonna love
You're gonna love it.
it.
Yeah, but the '89 Batman, there's so many scenes. Somebody just mentioned there was their introduction to Prince,
Oh yeah,
which was the museum scene. It was one of his favorites. That is a great scene.
that is a really good scene.
When Vicky Vale throws the water on the Joker's face and he starts, screaming and
Yeah.
that's just a great scene. And like she gets all sympathetic and then he reveals his true form. That movie was that the first time that they made Joker the person that killed Batman's parents?
I believe so. I believe that was the big twist for that one to kind of link them all together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I've dressed up as Batman multiple times. I patrol my neighborhood as Batman. So
What?
I mean,
Get
what?
taken to jail dressed as Batman.
So I'm in Memphis, right?
Yeah.
And so is Jerry the King Lawler,
Uh-huh.
and he has a Batmobile, and he has a restaurant in Cordova, which is near Memphis. But we were in Moe's Southwest Grill, not a sponsor, but and we look out the
Jets.
window, and it's a few doors down is where his restaurant is from Moe's, and we saw the Batmobile drive by in the window. It's like the coolest thing ever. He's like, "Oh my gosh,
which one?
Cherokee." I'm
No,
sorry, it was
66.
Adam West.
Yeah, the 66
Adam
Batman.
West.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah, at 1 year at Comic-Con, they had all the Batmobiles out on display,
cool.
like out in front.
Wow.
Even the
It was
Lego
so-
Batmobile?
That one not yet.
Or you
Lego
didn't see
Batman.
It,
That game, the game that came
Yeah.
out before the movies and things, that's one of the best Lego games. I think it's the first Lego Batman. I could be wrong, but and again, this is before the movie, so it follows the series, different movie series, not Lego Batman as we know it now. But it is really good because you go through and you play as Batman, and you get different versions of Batman, and then after you finish it, you can go back and play as villains and do the same
that's
some of the
cool.
same storyline
Yeah.
as the villains. It was so good, and I had it on the Wii, and I think you can get it cheap on Xbox 360, I'm sure, and probably on PS4.
I think I still have it on the Wii. Yeah, I got the Wii right
Yeah. And that was cool because you can use the motion
yeah.
controls with it to do certain things and to aim the batarang or whatever. But that's probably my favorite Batman video game. I haven't played the Arkham games.
Oh,
But
They're good.
I love the Arkham games. There's like the story is just so good. That's probably my favorite Joker. I think we've talked about that before.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
And it's got Mark
Yeah.
Hamill doing the voice.
Yeah, Mark Hamill did the voice,
Mhm.
and it's just like he's like the crazy Joker. He's just like the Joker that you think of when you think of Joker, just sort of kooky, crazy. We talked about that in our. If you go back,
go back into the vault.
Joker into the Jokerverse. We did an episode
Oh,
called
yeah.
that Joker into the Jokerverse,
Yeah.
and we talked about all the Jokers. So I've got him right here. This is the black and white version.
I promise it's Martin Short.
No, it's not.
Short
It's
Jack
the
Frost.
Arkham. It's the Arkham Joker. He's just in a black and white paint scheme,
Keep telling yourself that.
and of course, this is the Arkham Batman. See? Yeah. Our listeners
Great.
can't see, but whatever.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
So Batman has covered. I mean, comic books, TV, movies, video games, cereal boxes,
All ages.
Underwear.
underwear, underoos. You remember the cereal, Batman the cereal?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a cereal.
I think we had it.
There were several cereals.
Yeah, several.
probably.
You name it. There's roller coasters. There's everything.
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 So I thought we'd play a game tonight.
Hmm.
Unless you want to talk, we could talk. Oh wait, before we get to that, I was going to ask you guys, who's your favorite Batman villain?
Oh,
Batman villain.
favorite Batman villain?
The
That's hard.
Riddler.
Tell us in the comments too. Who's your favorite Batman villain?
Riddler's good.
Is that Solomon Grundy Arkham Joker? Sure. The skinny Solomon Grundy. No, I think that's just a variant that it came out. I think he's making a joke, but
Yeah, I don't. My favorite villain may vary from thing to thing, but
from day to day.
it may vary day to day. It may vary minute to minute. At this minute, I'll go with Dr. Freeze, Mr. Freeze, actually.
No, it's
Not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's
not
Mr.
Arnold
Freeze,
Schwarzenegger.
not Dr. Freeze. He didn't.
Well, he is a doctor.
Yeah, I know.
But I'd go with Mr. Freeze. Probably more specifically with the Batman animated series, Mr. Freeze,
Yeah.
because it was a very tragic character. It was very well written. The voice acting was done really well. It wasn't just a typical "I'm a villain, I'm going to take over Gotham City." He had a reasoning behind it, and it was a tragic story. And they continued that throughout the series, and even at a Batman Beyond, where like he basically was just a frozen head in a jar in the future because of everything that happened to him. And he had like these little spider legs things that walked around. It was really cool looking. Yeah, but other than that, I mean, their Scarecrow's great. Of course, the Joker.
I think everybody, Joker. I think this is sort of besides the Joker, because I think most people would be like,
probably
Joker.
Condiment King.
Condiment King?
Yeah, that's a villain. Condiment King. He was in
like ketchup and mustard.
You saw him briefly in a Lego Batman movie.
Oh yeah.
He's got a ketchup and mustard gun.
Nice.
Ketchup and mustard.
That would go well with the hamburger gun that we learned about last week on the episode where we talked to some animators from.
You remember their names?
Gearbox. Yeah, of course.
Go ahead.
Monica and Kyle.
There you go.
Episode 152.
My best friends.
Brett Ryan's best friends.
So Chris's favorite is Condiment King.
Definitely Condiment King.
Or Mr. Dr. Freeze.
Mr. Dr. Freeze.
Killer Whale.
Killer Whale. Oh.
There's all kinds of them.
Yeah. Killer Moth.
Keaton?
I'm going with Riddler from the 60s series. Because that's... of course, I mean, that's the Riddler has a riddle for them to figure out. And it was just always made it funny. Them trying to solve the puzzle to get out of whatever predicament, and Adam West's just so funny with that role. Well, not the Riddler role, but the Batman role, just going through those puzzles and things.
I was going to say the Riddler, but I'll pick somebody different. No. We could both like the Riddler. He could be our.
There's a lot of good ones. I mean, Man-Bat is awesome. Clayface. Great.
Somebody said in the comments, we need Clayface in a movie.
Clayface would be awesome.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
And someone says Ledger Joker. It would be Bane, but Catwoman just coming in and shooting him with a missile. That. Yeah.
All right, I'm looking. There's always Clue Master or Calendar Man.
That's true.
Calendar Man.
He's part of one of the. It's part of one of the greatest stories. The Long Halloween has to do with Calendar Man.
Yeah,
it's a really good story. There's Hush.
Hush, that's just Hush is good. I like Hush. I've always liked Scarecrow, so I'm trying to think of who I would pick over the Riddler, and of course the Joker.
Bane.
I like. I'm forgetting his name. That's what I'm trying to.
I'm the greatest villain ever.
How about Harley Quinn? Yeah, that's a good
one. Harley Quinn is a great one. Yeah.
Poison Ivy.
King Shark.
I always thought of King Shark as a Aquaman villain or Superboy.
This has been good so far. This is probably the most interaction we've had in a while on YouTube. So thank you guys for participating. This is good.
I've always liked Two-Face. I mean, that's another main villain that I've liked. But one of the lesser villains that I've always liked, and I forget his name. It's the ventriloquist. Yeah. What's the little pup? What's the puppet's name? I can't. Scarface. Yeah. I always liked that. Again, sort of the
dynamic.
That dynamic, the psychology of it, just like, is the puppet like have a mind of his own, or is this guy just super crazy?
Wesker.
Yeah. So I've always liked that. Everything that he's been in, that character's been in, has been really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did a fun version of kind of take on him in Gotham.
Yeah. So that was always one of my favorites. So besides the Riddler, Joker, Two-Face, the main ones, the lesser known ones, that would probably be my favorite lesser known villain, ventriloquist.
Clock King.
The Clock,
He was good in the animated series, but that's about it.
How about what was Pig? Professor Pig?
Yeah, Professor Pig is creepy.
Yeah. So he's in one of the video games, and it is the creepiest thing ever. He comes out, and you have to fight him, and it's just like, what the heck is going on?
What about Egghead, huh? Vincent Price? Come on.
There's so many. What was Professor... Oh, sorry, go ahead. Nobody said what?
I was just saying, nobody is saying Penguin.
There's Penguin.
Yeah.
Penguin's good.
He was good.
But He's kind of annoying.
He's gotten better. When they made him into more of a mob boss type character rather than like a guy that just wants to steal Fabergé eggs.
I really like the Penguin in the Gotham TV series.
Yeah. That actor did a really good job with him too.
The Danny DeVito Penguin just is creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just gross. It's just like, come on, we don't need to see you in your underwear.
Be worse. I know it's gonna be gushing blood.
I'm interested to see what Colin Farrell does. He's supposed to be the Penguin, right?
That's gonna be. I'm interested to see him dressed as the Penguin to see how they're going to be doing that.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll do more of the Gotham TV series, sort of skinnier, or if they'll make him fat, or they'll just be regular Colin with the monocle and a big nose. I don't know. It should be interesting. I'm interested in that movie. You know, it's going to be Sparkle Batman, but you know, I don't know when that's supposed to come out now. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. They haven't got back to filming yet, I don't think. So.
Yeah, wasn't somebody else rumored to be in that too? Oh, they're going to set up the Joker.
Probably.
Yeah, supposedly, yeah.
Supposedly setting up the Joker. King Tut. Oh, Isaac. I remember King Tut. Yes. We can just talk about Batman villains all that long because there's so many of them.
They're all great.
Firefly.
Super Trooper mustache.
Super Trooper stash?
So.
Let me see.
Here.
Oh, he's got the
here, let me try this.
11 o'clock shadow.
I just can't grow good facial hair. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You got hair on top.
Yeah.
I have
for now.
Something here too and here, but whatever. I'll just turn my camera off. Is that okay? Here, I'll just go.
Azrael, that's another good one.
Azrael's good. He's kind of more like the Punisher.
Yeah, he's cool in the video game, in the Arkham series video games. He's really cool in that because you do like side stuff with him and stuff.
Yeah. There's Batmite.
Yes, Batman's funny.
Voiced by Pee Wee Herman in the cartoon.
All right, so I think we've listed almost all.
Oh no, we just.
It's like when we had that
of
wrestling episode a long time ago with Dave Adams. We were listing all these wrestlers, like, oh, what's your favorite villain? You know, and it turned into, oh yeah, remember this guy? Remember this guy? Remember this guy? It was funny.
Yeah, because we didn't mention Killer Croc.
Yeah, Killer Croc.
Well, now you are.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
I like the
Mad Hatter.
The Owl Society, or whatever that storyline is.
Oh, the Court of Owls.
Court of Owls. I really like that storyline.
Oh, that was a good storyline.
Yeah.
Love that. Really good. Scott Snyder.
How about the villain of himself?
Ooh.
The Battle Within.
Zelda the Great, you mean?
No, I mean just like the mental battle of himself being.
I wouldn't know what Zelda the Great is.
That's from the 60s.
Yeah. But it's a picture of Batman, and it says Zelda the Great.
Oh.
Zelda the Great.
She was a.
Oh, she's a woman. Okay.
Yeah, she was a well-known actress from the time.
The Bank Bandit. Yes, the battle within Batman has always been a struggle.
What about Alfred?
Oh, we don't. I mean,
in some of the earlier stories, there was an evil Alfred from another dimension.
Of course, there was.
Yeah.
Zelda the Great. I can keep scrolling. I'm still scrolling. It doesn't quit.
It's crazy.
There's so many Batman villains. All right, so let's play a game. You guys want to play a game?
Sure.
I mean, we could do more. I could ask you what's your favorite bat device. I mean, we could go on forever.
The Batarang.
I was going to say Batarang.
Yeah. Not the shark repellent. Onomatopoeia.
Favorite
you have a favorite
vehicle.
Batmobile? Do you have a favorite Batmobile?
Favorite Batmobile?
Yeah, because there's been so many.
Oh, probably the animated series one.
Oh, that's a good one.
I like the style, I like the design.
Yeah.
The favorite vehicle, though, in general, I would probably say Batplane.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one too. I'm an '89 Batmobile guy. I think it's classic for my age.
And an actual vehicle that you could drive in would probably be the '89 Batmobile for me.
Yeah, we've seen that one like in person. I'm pretty sure when we were kids, right?
We might have.
Did
Like
we
the
sit in it or
60s
something?
when we saw the 60s. They had the 60s version, that and the Bat Cycle. They had both those at the Guinness
Yeah.
Book of World Records.
Yeah. In Gatlinburg?
In Gatlinburg.
Yeah, that's right.
I remember sitting in the '89 Batmobile or a version of it somewhere at some time, but I can't recall. It was when I was, kid. So.
It's probably there. Like,
I'm so old. I think somebody like brought it to somewhere in Johnson City or something.
Oh.
I don't remember.
I don't know. You don't remember going to Reva's. So.
I remember going there. I don't remember. I don't know. All right, it's game time. Are we ready?
Sure.
It's time. That time again. Everybody's favorite game, Geek versus Google Batman Edition, starring Christopher Street as the Geek and Chris Keaton as Google. If you don't know how the game works, I'll explain it right now. Your host, Ryan, will ask a series of Batman-related questions. Chris will have time to answer it. If he cannot answer, or he gets the answer wrong, Keaton can steal it by using Google on his phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What do you think you're going to use?
You don't know what we're doing either.
I'm going to use another laptop.
Oh, another laptop. Anyways, he can use Google.
Oh, I used my phone last time.
He can use Jeeves or Yahoo or
DuckDuckGo.
What is that really one?
Yeah, it's
Safari or whatever. Anyways,
new thing.
We call it Geek versus Google because they both start with G. So feel free to play along on the thing. I'm going to ask the question. Chris will have a few seconds. What did we do? 30 seconds last time? I don't remember.
Oh, we're playing this game. So
I know. I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you to be like
30 seconds.
30 seconds?
That's good enough because it took a long time last time.
I'm going to do horrible.
Or we could do 15 seconds.
Oh, gosh.
30 seconds? 30 seconds?
I think 30 seconds is good.
All right, I've got I think 18 questions. We don't have to do them all. Now, I'm making it hard on you. This spans the scope of Batman. It's not just the comics or just the movies or just this. It spans the scope of Batman. I found them on the interwebs. So the answers I have could be right or could be wrong. I don't know because I didn't bother to check. I copied and pasted. Facts I found about. Anyways. All right. I'll just start with the top. And
yeah, sure.
Now, this first one, you have a chance of getting 4 points.
Oh.
All right. We're going to start you out big. Big time.
Big time.
Let's see if I can write that. Okay. Catherine, Chris.
Official scorecard he's filling out.
Okay. There we go. All right. So, Kate, remember, you cannot start Googling until after Chris fails to answer or answers incorrectly. Which will be one of those two.
Which will be one or the other. This is how this is going to go.
Hopefully you guys are ready online on the live stream and you can play along. Okay, I'll start the timer after I read the question.
That works for me.
All right. Which 4 villains were previously staff members of Arkham Asylum? Ready? And go.
4 of them?
There's 4 of them.
Well, there's Harley Quinn. There's... I'm not getting this. Dr. Scratch and stuff. Jonathan Crane, possibly. I can't remember that one guy's name.
26 seconds. 27. 28. 29.
Well, that's not helping.
30 seconds. All right, so you said... okay. You
said 2.
Harley Quinn.
I can think of another one, but I can't think of his.
You said Crane, Scarecrow guy.
Crane and Harley Quinn, and there's one I just can't think of his name.
You got 2.
But I don't know
out of the 4. Okay, Katrin, when I start the timer, you will have 30 seconds to Google and answer. Here's the question again. Which 4 villains were previously staff members of Arkham Asylum? Ready? And go. See, it's hard because you gotta type, you gotta Google. You only have 30 seconds, so he could fumble. His thumb could get a cramp. You
I might
never
not know how to spell asylum.
Yeah, you never know. You're sitting
Okay.
at 13 seconds.
I think this
14,
is it.
15.
It's the first thing that came up. The Joker, Poison Ivy, Scarecrow, and Ra's al Ghul.
22.
Is that not right?
25, no.
That didn't seem right.
No.
That could
And
be
30 seconds. Chris, you got 2
Oh.
points. Katrin, you got 0.
I failed.
I mean, you got Harley Quinn, but he already said that. So it's Harley Quinn, somebody named Lockup,
Oh, okay.
Hugo Strange,
I couldn't think of his name.
and Scarecrow or Crane.
Hugo
You got
Strange.
you got
I couldn't
2
think
of
of
them.
Hugo Strange. For some reason, I thought there was a V in there.
See, I pride myself in my Googling, so I'm very disappointed in myself right now.
I forgot about Lockdown. Yeah,
I usually have more time to Google.
Lock up.
Lock up. Yeah, he was a security guard.
Oh, I see what I did wrong.
Didn't think things were being taken far enough.
I see
Let
what I
us
did
know in
wrong.
the comments of the live
Hey,
stream
comment.
or on Twitter or whatever if you got that question right. Somebody out there, maybe. I don't know.
Sorry, I'll do better.
All right, are we ready?
Sure.
Question number 2. Who is the first villain that Batgirl ever beat? Go.
In what genre?
I don't know.
Oh man, this is.
I'm thinking.
in the movie,
I think it's
Poison Ivy.
I think it's comics. Comics.
First
You'll never.
villain, the Batgirl. No, I'm not gonna get this.
This is one.
I'm just gonna go with Poison Ivy. I mean, that's right for the movie.
Okay, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Sorry, that is wrong. It is not Poison Ivy.
Really?
Yeah. Katrin, are you ready? So, who is the first villain that Batgirl ever beat? I think it's the comic books. Batgirl. Ready? Go.
Batgirl.
Batgirl. Yeah, not Batwoman. She quit the show.
Yeah, Twitter. All right. Let's go with Killer Moth.
You are correct, sir. It is Killer Moth.
Oh, I even said that name earlier.
Barbara as Batgirl defeats her first villain, Killer Moth. Following the comic book debut of Barbara Gordon, Yvonne Craig is also promoted the comic book incarnation of her character.
Doctor scratches this. Let's make it funny.
What it wasn't the Animaniacs doctor. He didn't work at the Arkham Asylum. Yeah.
Okay, so this one, you can get 1 point for saying the number. If you want multiple points, you can name all of the answers, okay?
Oh gosh. Okay.
You can just settle for 1 point. All right. In Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy, how many supervillains made an on-screen appearance? Ready? Go.
So, am I naming the villains?
You can name the number and then name them if you want to. But if you name the number, I'll give you that point. But if you want extra points, I'll give you extra points. So ready and go. Started. He tricked me. See what he did there? He's like, wait a second, and he's already counting in his head.
Let him think.
You should start naming them because then you'll get points for naming them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's Bane, Ra's al Ghul, his daughter Talia al Ghul, Catwoman, Two-Face, Joker, Scarecrow, Mahoney,
Remember, these are super villains.
Oh, so no.
Okay, your time's up. Sorry.
7.
7. Oh, so close. Okay, you did get some of the answers right, but you didn't get the number right. So I don't know if I can give you points for that or not. I mean, I could. I'll count it up because you got a bunch of them.
I got 7.
All right, Katrin, are you ready to try to get the exact number?
Sure.
All right. So in Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy, how many supervillains make an on-screen appearance? Because supervillains and villains are different. Because some villains don't have superpowers, but then some villains do have superpowers.
So there are 8. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right.
Probably so.
So
since
we
you
have.
said I was close.
All right. Let's just make sure. Joker in The Dark Knight. Talia al Ghul in The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
Walter Finch in Insomnia.
Yeah.
Bane, The Dark Knight Rises. Leonard in Memento. Ra's al Ghul, Batman Begins. Mann with 2 N's. Interstellar. And then Robert Angier, The Prestige.
I'm so confused on what you.
I don't know what you just did. I'm going to give you
I have no clue what you just did.
Yeah,
I don't know either.
The answer
You were
is
like naming actors that were in all of Nolan's movies.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what I did.
Yeah.
Don't get the extra
I'm
points.
reading the list. I don't need any.
Okay, you get the 8 is correct, so you get that point. I will name the 8.
I'm missing one. Who am I missing?
Joker, Catwoman, Two-Face, Scarecrow,
Oh my gosh.
Talia al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul, Bane, and Victor.
What in the world?
Zaz. See, I wouldn't say he's a super villain.
Yeah, this is funny.
He's a B villain.
I see
He's
what.
a
I'm
B
sorry.
villain best.
I got lucky on that one.
That's not an A villain. See, I disagree with
I'm
that. He's
sorry.
not an A villain.
These are
I'll give
characters. So this list is sorry. These are characters in Christopher Nolan's movies. Just happen to be 8.
I was wondering. I'm sitting there
I'm
going.
sorry. It
who's he
says
talking
most
about?
villainous characters, so I didn't put the word Batman.
I don't know if that counts. How about we both get?
I was so
I'm gonna
confused
give you
too.
both
I'm
a
sorry.
point. You both get a point.
That
You
was-
did get 8.
man,
That
this
is the
is-
correct number for this that I found online.
I'm so terrible at this.
I
game.
disagree with the Zaz being a supervillain.
All right,
I
ready?
got half of them at least. Gosh, that was.
I always liked Zaz though.
He's cool, but he's not a supervillain.
I don't know.
He was never part of the Legion of Doom.
Well, anyways, here we go.
Hawking animal.
I like this question is pretty cool. Chris should know it, maybe.
Let's see.
Although he's typically associated with Batman, which superhero does Nightwing's name stem from? Ready and go.
Oh, from a Kryptonian hero from Superman's world.
Yeah. Anyway, see, it's an easy one.
Nightwing and Flame Bird.
Yeah, Nightwing was a bird, a Kryptonian bird.
Mm-hmm.
And Superman gave him
It's
that
like
name.
it was like part of a myth.
Yeah. See, look, you got a point.
Yeah.
You're actually ahead right now. You got 4 points, 4-2. All right.
So stressful.
All right, you'll probably know this one. See, there's some easy ones thrown in here. There's some hard ones. You know, do you need a drink or something? Are you good?
Let's go. Let's go for
All right, here we go.
He's like the sooner the better.
it.
What's the name of the monster that Scarecrow turns into in the As the Crow Flies storyline? Okay.
I'm not getting this.
Oh, this is an easy one. Scarecrow. What does it turn into an As the Crow Fly storyline? You remember the As the Crow Fly storyline?
Yeah, where's the monster that he turns into?
What's the name of it?
The Wendigo. I don't know.
That's your final answer?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry, that's wrong. Keaton, here you go. What's the name of the monster the Scarecrow turns into in the As the Crow Flies storyline? Google it. Go!
Oh boy.
Hope you guys are having fun on the live stream. If you are, let us know. If you got any questions, I'll throw them in here. Put them up. Put your Batman questions up on the live stream. We'll throw them in. I'll give you a shout out. I'll shout out Dr. Scratch and Sniff all night long. 21, 22.
Oh my gosh. Quit.
Great
The
rock
Scare Beast.
You are correct.
Yes.
The Scare Beast.
Got one.
Of
Finally.
course.
A good one.
Now Chris is like, oh, I remember the Scare Beast.
No, I don't.
It's one of my favorites.
There for a second, I was going to say something like Crow Monster because you kept like you were like as the crow flies.
Yeah, you kind of really led with that.
I know. I was like, man. He was making sure I typed it in correctly.
Yeah, I was like, you should have typed it in correctly. All right.
Under pressure Googling is really getting to me, though.
Yeah. Okay, we ready? I'm so excited. I should have done this with my Batman mask on. I would have passed out by now. What legendary musician wanted to play the Joker in the 1960s TV series? Ready and go.
In the 1960s?
Yeah, the 66. Yeah.
What?
What legendary musician wanted to play the Joker in the TV series?
Liberace.
What the?
That's your final answer?
That's what I'm going with. He was on the show, but I'm sure it wasn't him. I don't know.
That's.
Oh wait, no,
you got
that's not my answer.
Okay.
Sammy Davis Jr.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
No, that's wrong. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let's move on to Google. What legendary musician wanted to play the Joker in the 1960s TV series? And go.
Yeah, Liberace was on the show, though.
Not Ray Liotta. That's a different one.
1920, come on.
Oh my gosh.
1960 series.
Man.
And that's 30. You got an answer?
Sorry, I don't.
Okay. This is what I got from the internet, so I could be
Frank Glitter?
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra.
Ah. Oh, there it is. It was right there at the top of this list. 1,000 facts about comic books. And it's like, it says legendary singer Frank Sinatra.
Hey, Isaac got it right. Good job, Isaac.
Good job, Isaac. We should.
I almost.
You get a point. Isaac gets a point.
For some reason, I thought Sammy Davis Jr. wanted to do something.
You were close. I mean, it's the Rat Pack, right?
It's the Rat Pack. Yeah.
Isaac, I just wrote down. You got a point. Isaac gets a point.
Good job, Isaac.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, let me get the timer here ready. That's important. Where did Gotham City get its name from? Originally, where did it get its name from? Where did Gotham City get its
name from? A German town.
Sorry. 24 seconds.
Gotham University.
28. 29.
I don't know.
No, I'm sorry. Mr. Google Keaton. Where did Gotham City get its name from? You call yourself a Batman fan.
Well, I know useless information.
Oh.
These things have become useful information because we're playing a game, and now I don't know them.
15, 16.
I have two answers, but I don't think this is right. City was first identified. Dadgummit. Origination of his name. Okay.
That's 30
Originally, I was going to call it Gotham City.
Is that 30?
Capital.
That's 30. You got an answer?
It was the Gotham Jewelers.
You're correct.
So here's the other one I found, though. It was the word Gotham in etymology it was originally used in English. In England, sorry. The meaning of the place named Gotham was literally homestead where goats are kept.
Oh. You just tied it up with Chris. You're 4-4. So when they were naming Gotham City, the first time they named it, they were flipping through the phone book and they saw Gotham Jewelers, and they said
that sounds familiar.
And they said, let's call it Gotham City.
That actually sounds familiar. There's no way I would remember that.
All right, ready?
No, sure. Why not?
This is like question number 8. What was Batman's first movie, and who directed it? 2 points.
Oh, jeez.
Ready and go.
These are harder than the Pee Wee questions, by the way.
Yeah, these are way harder than the Pee Wee questions.
Sorry.
Well, I don't want to give any hints away to Keaton. There's no way I know the answer.
You way too much credit.
But if you're like Googling something and you see like various things, you may like, oh, you said something about this, I'll say this. But I mean, no, I don't know this. Like, there's.
You don't know?
No.
That's 30. No answers? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I have no clue.
I should have picked a. Okay. Keaton, what was Batman's first movie and who directed it? He's Googling right now, folks.
I'm Googling.
It's crazy. Type it away. 11 seconds. 12. How's everybody doing tonight? Doing good? Doing good?
What?
I think the director was Dr. Scratch and stuff.
I think it was too. 22 seconds. If you say.
Okay, so this keeps coming up, and I don't think this is right, but
20.
I don't know what else to do because it keeps coming up. That's
And
the first
give me your answer now.
It says Tim Burton directed Batman in 1989. Like that's scary.
No, that's not right.
I know. But that's
Okay.
what keeps coming up. I don't know.
This blew my mind. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Sure.
This is real because this one I did look up to make sure this was actually the right answer. The movie was made in 1964.
Yeah.
Without the permission of DC.
It's like a black and white.
It was called Batman Dracula by Andy Warhol.
Oh, that wasn't a black and white. Well, that doesn't seem right either. I guess they don't consider the serials a movie.
No.
Even though they play in movie theaters.
The first like actual movie. So Andy Warhol made Batman Dracula without permission, but if the logo looked like Batman and everything, like it was like,
yeah.
This one article says the first proper Batman film was released. It's called Batman in 1966 with Adam West in the title role.
Yeah, that's what people think is the original or is the first one, but this one's like not the official one, but it's like
this
the
one
actual
doesn't even list that
first one. So that's crazy though. I didn't know that Andy Warhol made a Batman movie or anything with Batman.
Actually, this says technically the first depiction of Batman in cinemas was a 15-chapter run of Batman as a serial.
It's a serial. So they're talking about
they're not considering those movies, even though they played in movie theaters.
All right,
and then also in Detective Comics 1939. All right, that's not a movie though. Okay.
Winchester's got a question. Do you want it now, or do you want me to leave it as
get
a bonus?
Sure, let's go for it.
I don't know the answer, so he'll have the answer. Maybe we'll... Okay, I don't know the answer. He asked how much did the Lincoln Futura initially cost before it was made into the 1966 Batmobile. I have no idea, Winchester. I'm not even timing this one. I mean,
so if it's 1966, you think about. I mean, it's whether or not this was it was probably a vehicle before its time, before its time. Does that make sense? It was advanced.
5,000.
Yeah, so it would have been expensive, I would imagine.
Saying 5,000.
I'd have to Google it.
I'm going to say 6,000.
5,000 and 6,000. This is a bonus point. So Winchester, if you can give us the answer, Chris says 5,000. Keaton says 6,000. So
we'll Google it?
We'll be waiting for that, and we'll move on.
You can
Google it if you want to. All right. As cost, I mean purchase price by the prop designers.
Oh my gosh. 250,000. Oh wait, no, that's not right.
$500 then.
No clue. Yeah.
It's worth $250,000.
Now, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably like $500. They probably got it cheap.
Oh, equivalent to what? Wait a second. This is equivalent to $2 million in 2020. What? I don't know. This is crazy. It was a concept car. A cost of $250,000, equivalent to $2,400,000 in 2020.
$1. $1.
Oh,
George Barris, he's made many famous cars, made that Batmobile.
Yeah.
Cost him $1. That's cool.
I don't understand this article because it's a Wikipedia. I don't know. Yeah. Whatever.
All right, so nobody gets the bonus point. Oh, Isaac gets the bonus point.
Isaac, way to go, Isaac.
Isaac, you got 2 points now. All right.
He's gonna beat us.
He's gonna pull ahead.
You ready, Chris? Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Purchased by the.
No, Mr. Dean. I think that's. We did not talk about the Galaxy's Edge merch. We'll talk about it later. Who are the 3 founding members of Gotham? Ready and go.
Oh, their actual names. I mean, one of them's probably a Wayne. Like, I don't know their full names. Another one might be
If you give me their last names, I'll take it.
Wayne and Arkham and a Keen.
That's your
Keaton.
final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, that's wrong. Okay. All right, Katrin. Who are the 3 founding members of Gotham, according to this thing I found on the internet? So Wayne.
All right.
All right.
Yes, I've got it.
Okay.
Alan Wayne,
Yes.
which is Bruce Wayne's ancestor. Theodore Cobblepot,
Yes.
Oswald Cobblepot's ancestor, and Edward Elliot, Thomas
good.
Elliot's ancestor, are considered the founding fathers of Gotham
There you go.
in the DC universe and DC extended universe.
Yeah, you've picked really hard questions. There's no way I'm winning this.
You've got 4 points so far. So you want 1 point? Should I get 1 point for that or 3 points? Because there's 3 answers.
It's just 1 point.
Just 1 point.
I don't know. Your game.
All right.
Points don't matter.
I look at Isaac got it. Isaac got that one too. I'm giving him the point.
Wow.
Cobblepot, Wayne, and Elliot.
He's going to
Very
end up
good.
beating us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Either that or he's just listening to what we say and then he's typing it in.
Well, it's delayed, and
Yeah,
he
it's
got his
delayed.
answer in before he actually heard us say the answer.
Yeah,
So
that's
I mean, it's,
That is true.
and,
Yeah.
okay.
All right, here we go. Chris, how was Jason Todd's death determined? Go.
How was his death determined?
Yep. This is actually a really cool question. How old would you have been then?
How was his death determined?
Yeah, how was his death determined? Jason Todd's death. You know who Jason Todd is, right?
Yeah, so not how he was killed.
No. How was his death
How
determined?
did they realize that he was dead?
Or how did they know? How was he determined?
By a vote, a phone call, like
Yeah.
a 1-800 number.
Yeah.
Okay, because I called and like wanted him to live because I thought it was Dick Grayson, and then I found out it was Jason Todd. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it says fans phoned in and voted on Jason Todd's outcome. His death was determined by a difference of 72 votes.
Wow.
72 votes from living, right there.
Because that's
And
around the time I
Isaac got
really
it again?
started collecting comics. Like we got taken to the comic store, Mountain Empire Comics, and yeah, that was a big deal.
Yeah, I wish they did more of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All
They
right.
did it again for the Titans TV show.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, he survived.
Oh, well, that's good. Okay, you make. I mean, I think you're tied up. You're tied up right
And
now.
Isaac got a point as well. He said readership votes. Again,
Isaac.
before we revealed.
Isaac, I should have had you on to do Batman
I
versus
think-
Google.
Yeah, he knows more than I do.
Yeah.
All right. Which DC supervillain was immune to the Black Lantern Corp effects?
Which DC supervillain was immune to the Black Lantern Corps effects? Oh gosh, who was that? It was someone that was dead.
19. 20.
Shoot, I'm gonna kick myself when you say the answer.
Or you mean when Cater says the answer?
Yeah, when he says the answer, because he's
Hope
gonna be
so.
able to Google it.
And that's time.
Yeah, I can't think. I remember the scene. I remember the lantern ring flying down and then flying away, but
You just want to
remember.
guess a villain. I'll let you guess.
no, because I'm just it was like Penguin, but it's not. Like,
Okay, Katrin, ready?
Yeah.
Which DC supervillain was immune to the Black Lantern Corps effects?
shoot, who was that? It's gonna drive me crazy until he says it.
It is going to drive you crazy. You're going to be so scared when you realize the answer.
Dawn Hall, the original Dove.
What?
I don't know. I'm just reading what it says.
It's not an
It says
actor
what-
from a Christopher Nolan movie.
Dawn
That's
Hall was
30 seconds.
She's a superhero.
yeah, I mean that's what
She was dead.
All right,
She's not a
it's,
super.
it's 30 seconds. So I guess that's your answer.
immune to the recruitment of the Black Hornets pieces.
All right.
I don't know.
It's so scary, the answer.
Is it Scarecrow?
It's Scarecrow.
That doesn't seem right. He wasn't dead. Maybe
I don't know. There was a picture of it with the question. So I don't know. It's because of the sphere, probably because of his sphere toxins and stuff.
I'll have to look that up.
I could be wrong. All these other questions have been right. So nobody got it right. Solomon Grundy. Sorry, Isaac, you missed the question. Missed it.
Ooh.
Oh, man. All right, let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
We all did.
All right. I will give you 2 points because there's 2 answers. All right. Bruce Wayne's name comes from these 2 real-life heroes. And go.
You find these questions.
One of them should be easy.
Bruce Springsteen and Wayne Knight.
It's 2 historical figures.
Alexander Hamilton and Abraham Lincoln.
I like that neither one of those have the word Bruce or Wayne in their name. That's 30 seconds.
I said Bruce Springsteen and Wayne Knight, but you didn't take that either.
No. All right, Keaton. Bruce Wayne's name comes from these 2 real historical heroes. Ready and go. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry. I should have picked easier questions. I feel so bad. I should have
I mean,
picked.
one of them is going to be John Wayne, right?
You have seconds to tell me.
I'm trying.
Just Google it. I should have just picked all from the Batman.
Bruce Campbell and John Wayne, right? No, I'm just kidding.
I should have picked them all from the animated series. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Well, okay.
I don't.
Name, origin, nation.
I think if you type it in, it should pop up.
Bruce's child.
That's it. That's 30 seconds. I'm over. That's actually 37 seconds.
Hold on.
No.
Anthony Wayne.
What?
No.
Oh wait.
Robert Bruce.
That's right. But I don't know. It's past the time.
It was past the time.
Mad Anthony Wayne.
It's Robert the Bruce, a Scottish national hero, and Mad Anthony Wayne, a hero of the American Revolution.
Oh, of course.
You went
was
past.
way off on John Wayne.
Yeah, you went past the time. Sorry.
I still think it was Wayne Knight.
I think John Wayne's better.
Wayne Gretzky.
Isaac got another point with Robert Bruce.
Is he Googling?
That other guy.
I think he just tied it up, man. All right. This one's a funny one. I don't think you'll get it. It's in there. Ready? What is Batman's screen name that he uses online?
Really? I don't know. The Dork Knight.
Is that your fun?
That's my answer.
That would be funny, but it's not. All right, Keaton, what is Batman's screen name that he used online? This is like when he would go online, he doesn't want people to know that he's online. This is what he would use.
John Doe 297.
Yes, sir, it is.
How would I know that?
You wouldn't.
That's crazy.
I had to throw some of them in there.
That was probably like one comic book.
Yeah.
Like all the comic books ever made, that probably happened like maybe once.
All right. I'm so mean. All right. Let's see if you can get this one.
Nope.
Originally, very first, what was Batman's primary weapon?
A gun.
Very good. See, you got one.
There you go.
Though his non-killing stance is widely known today, Batman was originally a gun-toting vigilante who would not only shoot his enemies, but throw them in vats of acid, break their necks with karate kicks, and hang them from the Batplane.
Dang.
Yep.
This is a close game. It's tied up again. All right. I'm Batman. I don't kill people. I just throw them in vats of acid and hang them from my Batplane.
You watch the movie, he kills people left and right.
Shoots them.
Any of the movies.
Isaac put gun down. Do we give him a point? Yes, we did. All right. Who has played Batman more than anyone else?
Kevin Conroy.
Yes. Good job, Chris. Do you know how many times?
Oh gosh, no, I couldn't count.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
He's played Batman more than any other. Voice actor Kevin Conroy has played Batman more than any other person, starting with Batman the Animated Series. He's been Batman in 8 TV series, 13 animated movies, and 10 video games.
Yeah.
He's the man.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
This next was a 3-pointer. We've only got 3 questions left. Oh, he said Kevin Conroy too. I'll give you a point. Why not? All right. What 3 characters inspired the creation of Batman?
Zorro, the Shadow, and who's the third
Oh, silence. Everybody listen silence on the podcast.
No, the third one.
There's a third one. There's a third one.
I mean, it's Zorro, the Shadow, and
Got 2.
the Green Hornet.
No.
Sure. I don't know.
Zorro and the Shadow are correct. So I'll give you those 2 points.
Okay.
Catron, the creation of Batman was inspired by these 3 characters. Go.
I knew when the Green Hornet. I couldn't think of any of the guesses.
Yeah, I mean, you'll kick yourself when you hear the answer.
Oh, probably.
If Catron can find it. If not, I'll tell you. But yes, it was Zorro, which makes sense, and the Shadow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they even incorporated Zorro into the comic book.
Yeah.
And his backstory. Seeing the mask of Zorro.
World.
And
That was the inspiration. Oh, come on.
Sorry, Catron. Your time's up.
Leonardo da Vinci.
No.
Flying machine. Oh, Sherlock Holmes.
Nope.
Oh. This says Batman. Batman was inspired by a combination of Sherlock Holmes, Zorro, and a Leonardo da Vinci sketch of a bat-winged flying machine.
Well, that's their.
The creators also took inspiration from Dracula the Bat, a 1926 silent film.
Dracula was the third one.
Well,
yeah, that's
invaluable.com says.
Well,
this.
that's the 3 that I got. So Zorro, the Shadow, and Dracula. Yeah. Oh well. Isaac didn't get that one. He put Sherlock Holmes. That could be an answer, but it wasn't my answer. And that's how this game works.
Ryan's always right.
That's the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we originally named the podcast.
That was the original name of the show, yeah.
Ryan's always right.
Ryan's always right.
It would be great
if
some point in my life, some part of my life I could be right. That would be good. According to Forbes,
I read my Forbes.
How much is Bruce Wayne worth?
$3 billion.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't get that right. That's
Catron, according to Forbes, Bruce Wayne is worth how much? He's Googling it right now, folks. If you forgot
nothing,
about
because
that.
he's a fictional character.
Is he?
Forbes estimates Wayne's worth at $9.2 billion, and he lists his company Wayne Enterprises as having an annual revenue of $31.3 billion.
I was close.
You're close. That's not the answer I had, but I'm going to go with that answer that Keaton has. I think
Well,
mine's older, probably.
Now here's another one. Assuming that is 50% of his firm, this makes him worth 11.6 billion. That's on a Forbes article.
Mine was probably older. It was 7 billion. So he's gained some.
Jeez.
He's gained some money.
I was closer without going over.
I'll give you both a point since my math was wrong.
What did you say?
7 billion was what I
said
6.9. Yeah. It says while Forbes had valued the fictional character's worth at 6.9 billion, its methodology wasn't made public. Okay, whatever. So
I was right.
You could be, yeah. I don't know.
But we were both wrong, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, the tricky thing about some Google things you Google is, and you surely noticed this, but if you look at the preview of what it is before you click the link, they cut and only show you the words like that you searched, and sometimes it's not in the right order, right, or the right thing. So you really have to, and that's where it messed me up earlier. One of the things, you have to click the article and read through it. So it's deceiving.
Right. So does Keaton get a point for that or not?
Wouldn't either one of us got what you had. So,
all right, this is the last question.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a way Keaton can win.
Is there ever a way that Keaton can win?
Oh, there is. No, there's. Yeah. Yes, there is. This could be worth 3 points. Okay. It's worth 3 points. Chris most likely will get this.
More than likely not, because of all the questions you've asked so far.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is a long question, so bear with me.
Oh gosh.
In a 1996 Marvel/DC comic book crossover, Batman merged with this character. Name the character. Bonus points for the new character superhero name and real life name. Or real.
Merged with Wolverine as Dark Claw. And his name was Logan Wayne, maybe?
You're correct, sir.
Oh,
you are correct.
What?
You are the winner.
Oh my
you
goodness.
said they were too hard for you, but you won. You got 12 points.
Wow.
Yeah, and Keaton got 6 points. So you doubled Google's points.
Wow.
Now, Isaac got 7 points, I think. So, Keaton, you came in last.
Story of my life.
Oh, me too, man. Me too.
Take her home. Drive all night. Keep.
Story of my life. I'm surprised you knew the lyrics. So that's. Oh, that was fun. I'm glad that you won because it proves that you are the superior Batman geek.
I earned the title of Batman Geek.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll send you a signed picture of me in my Batman mask.
Who won the Pee Wee game? Was that Keaton?
Dude, that was you, I think.
Oh, so I'm Pee Wee Geek too?
I think, or did Keaton, did you win it?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I'd have to go back and listen.
Terrible at these games. Ask me about TCP/IP or HTTP. I'll give you a good answer.
Oh, I don't know what any of that means.
Alphabet soup, I think he's talking about.
I'm sure we'll do it again, and I'll make sure that is the category.
We need to do a Star Wars one for you.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
I'll lose. You must be subjected to this as well.
Yes, you must be subjected to this.
There was a point in time long ago that I pretty literally knew everything there was about Star Wars. But then all this other stuff started happening. So like I knew the original trilogy, like I could just name everything in that movie, in those 3 movies. Like I knew all that stuff. But then they started making the prequels and the sequels and the books and the TV and blah blah blah. And now it's just all and I'm 42 years old, so it's all just jumbled together. But
so we'll do a quiz for you. Gotcha.
You can, and I'll be embarrassed, and that's fine.
Covers everything.
Yeah, it covers everything. Yes, Chris, you are Batman. That's what Isaac says.
Yes. Thank you, Isaac.
You are the Batman. So, can I borrow some money? Because you're worth like at least $7 billion.
It varies. Depends on who you ask. I mean,
yeah. Well, cool. I hope everybody's enjoyed this episode. This has been the most comments and stuff in the live stream. People seem to be having fun with it.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so thanks for commenting and having fun. I don't think I have any other Batman facts on me.
On you?
Yeah.
You have any tattoos with Batman?
Bat boxers, bat briefs.
You don't want to see the Bat Cave tattoo that I have.
Oh, God.
Oh gosh.
What in the world?
It's just a picture of the Bat Cave on my arm. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
It's got Robin. It's got Robin in there too.
Oh gosh.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. I think it was Tyler was on here earlier, and he mentioned that there could be Galaxy's Edge merchandise coming to Target. Probably because they have a lot of merchandise laying around. So,
Probably.
it'd be cool if they do.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, so this has been fun. I didn't do a Funko of the night, but I think you guys know what it is if you're watching. If you're not watching, then you just miss out on it. So this was fun. We'll probably do Geek versus Google again. I'll think of some other one to do for you guys.
And we'll do one for you.
We'll do one for you.
Oh no. Oh no. I think we have a
multiple for you.
We were going to have a guest this week, and they got sick or something. Hopefully they'll be back on.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a special thing coming up. We're going to do an unboxing, which I don't know how it will work on the podcast, but on the live stream it'll be great. We've met some friends in the lightsaber business.
The lightsaber business.
Lightsaber
business.
I mean, that's what it is, isn't it?
Lightsaber black market.
It is.
No.
Not
that's a business.
lightsabers.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Anyways, we got some lightsabers that we're going to unbox on the air. I got to get Keaton and Chris theirs, so that means I have to go to the post office sometime. Once theirs arrive, we'll do a big unboxing, and it'll be cool. We'll have some fun with some lightsabers on the air, and we'll plug them. If you want to check out their light, we could. Yeah. Check out crimsondawn.com for all your lightsaber needs, I guess. But they make pretty cool, or they sell pretty cool lightsabers that basically have sound, flash on clash. If you don't know what that means, then it's okay. We'll explain it later.
Music group. Yeah.
Lights.
Clash on clash.
Yeah. But anyways, they sell some really cool lightsabers that we're going to be testing out and reviewing and having fun with on here. So check out crimsondawn.com for all your lightsaber needs. Especially since you can't go to Disney right now and get the Disney ones. The next big thing.
Disney ones. You got to correct yourself.
Yeah, I was meant to say the screen ones, because the ones they sell are not the characters.
Non-canon.
Yeah, non-canon ones. They're really cool though. I like them. The box is sitting right here. It's waiting to be opened. Can't wait. Sling them around. Anyways, so thanks for joining us. I don't know when that lightsaber thing will happen. It depends on when I can get to the post office, because I have to go without the kids, because that's a debacle right now. Trying to take kids out anywhere. So it's got to wait on that, but it will happen soon. Check them out so you're ready ahead of time. And then I guess we'll do another Geek versus Google at some point in time. We'll have some more guests on. If you didn't listen to last week, listen to last week. It was fun. You got to know a little bit about the video game industry, especially Gearbox and all they do there to make Borderlands and other games.
And they may add turnips.
There may be turnips coming to Borderlands.
Maybe turnips. Hopefully so.
I mentioned turnips, and they said we're going to try to put turnips in the game. That would be awesome. Oh man. We just need to end on one good quote. Oh, Winchester says he will help curate the Star Wars quiz. I'm in trouble. I am in trouble.
I think he'll beat you, and if it was
Well, he could
between you and him.
he could curate the quiz, and he could.
Oh, he would beat me. Yeah, because I'm old now, and I can't remember stuff anymore. It's like I couldn't remember that we went to our cousin's house to watch Batman. I can't remember all the Star Wars stuff. There's so much of it now. But I could bring out my Star Wars Trivial Pursuit and have it sit in here. I'd be like, oh.
Yeah, we'd watch Batman and we'd watch the Robin Williams Popeye movie.
I remember watching it at our house. I don't remember watching it there. Anyways, Winchester, this is for you. Wait till they get a load of me. He said he wanted to end on a good quote. This town needs an enema. Anyways, this has been episode 153 of I Am Geek, and we will talk with you next week.
Blah, blah.